head out for watching the next set of machineries, the generators, my favorite. So let's go. So now we are heading to the generator room. It says DG, this stands for diesel generator. We have two DG rooms, so we will now go to the second number one. And here we go. Here we have some set of tools and machineries, some chain blocks, and these are the diesel generators on board which produce electricity, by which we are able to live a regular life, charge our phones, and have a good lighting on board for easy explanation. So let's go around and have a look around the DGs. So guys, you can see there are 8 cylinders of this DG. This is a big DG that we have, and different cylinders are there. It is a 4-stroke engine that are kept inside. So we have one DG here, which is the big one, and one DG here, that is the small one. So we have total 4 diesel generators. Then I will also show you the turbo generator that we have on board that has a lot of turbines and all. So let's go. Now we make the exit outside. The ship's engine again, and different kinds of machinery for all of you. Just have a look. Such gigantic machineries. Guys, can you see? This is just one part of the engine. The turbocharger, air coolers, the exhaust manifold, the units. It is huge, and this is one of the piston that we have for spare if we need to change. Can you just see at the piston head is so big, I cannot even tell you how big it is. In our bikes and cars we have such small pistons, but this one is huge. Now next, this is the turbine generator of the ship. It has turbine, steam turbine and power turbine, by which we are able to reduce the usage of generators when we are out at sea. So this uses the exhaust gases from the main engine and produces power with the help of an alternator. Going around, we will see next few things. These are the service air compressors, the main air compressors, and the air bottles. These air bottles help in the starting of the ship. These contain air at a high pressure, and these goes to the engine for their starting. Now we will go to the second main engine of the ship. So just like the other side, we have one more main engine which is situated here. I'll just like to show you one duty cabin that we have made specially for engineers on board who will maintain a watch in their night duties, and they can sleep here apart from their cabin. This is only designed for the duty engineer, and he can sleep here, just relax some little bit, because this has good air conditioning and a nice cozy bed. So it will be a good night's sleep, hopefully, if there are no alarms. So let's watch this cabin for now. So starting, we have one alarm panel here which shows all the alarms that we will have. Will be quite a loud noise by the buzzer of this alarm panel, and the engineer who is sleeping here will surely be awoken by this sound. So the cabin starts from here. We have one Wi-Fi router installed inside the cabin because this is the duty cabin and some people might like to use the internet. We have a cupboard where different duty engineers are keeping their stuff. Then we have one telephone here which people might call us if something important. This is a rocking chair that you can use to have a good thought about your life sometime. Then we have a bed arrangement here with a lighting, with a light to read. We have some cupboards and stuff here. Then we have a small couch in this room which can be used for lying down or just sitting and doing your stuff. And then a table, and we have one dedicated washroom inside here. So this is a cabin that the duty engineers might use to sleep if they feel like sleeping in the engine room area. So this was the cabin. So I hope guys you are liking the video. This is an engine room tour, and please tell me in the comment section what you feel, how you feel about the big machineries that you see here in the engine room, and what are your thoughts about it. Would you like to work here on the engine room on a gigantic ship like this? Tell me in the comment section. This is the propeller shaft. If you can see, with the help of the engine, the propeller shaft is rotating, because of which the propellers are moving and the ship is moving forward or backwards in the water. So people, as you can see, I am fully drenched in sweat after a small round of the engine room. That is because the temperature here is quite high. It is around 42 degrees as of now. Currently I checked, and because of this I am having a little bit of sweat, but that is common for the life of a marine engineer. So if you are aiming to become one, just make sure that getting sweat does not affect your performance. So we will go now to the top now and sit in the control room for some time and have some more talks. So guys, this was a little bit of peep inside the life of a marine engineer on ship. I have just kept it very simple and have not explained too much about each and every machinery. But if you have any doubts, feel free to comment down below in the comment section, and I'll be happy to answer all of your queries. If you have any doubts regarding any engine room machinery or any specific question that you would like to ask me, please shoot me a DM on Instagram or on the Facebook or YouTube itself. All my links are in the description below. I hope you found this video a little bit entertaining and useful for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment what do you feel about it. I'll be more than happy to know it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good evening and bye bye from the sea. Thank you. Bye bye.